So, excuse my little roses shirt. I love their pajamas, honestly. But anybody who knows me knows that I am a major history buff, and I am also a major legal buff, as my major was criminal justice, but my focus was on understanding the mind and the behavior of criminals. So sociology was pretty big to me. But sociology just defines how human beings are intertwined one with another. Like, for example, how if your mom is articulate and speaks very well, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be articulate and you're going to speak very well. Or even social habits like bleaching the dishwater, something like that. That is something that we would mimic from our parents too. But I want to talk about this guy, Kevin Johnson, who is a native of Missouri and 19-year-old kid who was sentenced to death for the murder of a police officer. Let's remember this one word too, trauma. Let's remember trauma. Let's also remember mental illness that wasn't treated. Kevin Johnson's mom was a crackhead. His dad was incarcerated, and the police served a warrant. Were looking for him, from my understanding, at his grandmother's house, and in a panic, from my understanding, I'm guessing he didn't want to be seen, so he stayed at home, sent his little brother to go give keys to grandmom or something, and little brother had seizures and also a heart defect. So I think when baby brother, aka Bam Bam, was running to go do what his older brother asked of him to do, I think that kind of put him in a panic, and he ends up having a seizure. The police do their job, which is to make sure the coast is clear, but while making sure the coast is clear, they walk over his little brother, Bam Bam, and while he's having a seizure, and not administer any help to him. So Kevin's looking from like a vantage point where he could see his brother legs dangling off of the gurney, and I'm guessing from Kevin Johnson's perspective, he realizes that his brother is dead. So his brother was like his everything, you know, like I can understand it, because they shared the same mute. Two boys just growing and trying to get to a better place in their lives. So Kevin sees the cop, from my understanding, a little bit later on, and Kevin eventually shoots one of the cops and kills them. But wait, let's not just focus on that part. This is one of the cops that was there when the little brother had the seizure. I don't know what I would think or do. I don't have a mom that's on drugs. I didn't have a grandmother who specifically raised me by herself. And a lot of the things that Kevin saw, I didn't see. So I can't say where his mind was specifically. But I do know that trauma can make us react in a whole bunch of different ways. And what I will say is that he needed help, like major help. This week he is due to be executed. And his daughter, who is just as gorgeous as she wants to be there when he's executed. But Missouri law says that you have to be 21 and older to witness execution. My hope and my prayer is that his death sentence will be commuted to life. This is the first time I've spoken out on a death sentence since Troy Davis. And that was like when my daughter Chloe was in my stomach. So that was nearly 12 years ago. This guy needs some help. And I hope that this video can kind of just give people a clear understanding on what his case is all about, instead of having to listen to a 20, 30, 40-minute video about the case. Look him up, pray for him, put yourself in his shoes. I'm not anti-police. God knows I'm not. I'm not anti-police at all. I do believe that in every profession there are people who do their jobs right and there are people who do their jobs wrong. I do believe that human life does far more outweigh the execution of a warrant or serving somebody some paperwork, opposed to folks who are supposed to help. That's what the word police means. Police means help. Walking over like a 11, 12-year-old kid who's having a seizure. So this is my opinion. I do hope that his sentence is commuted to life and not death. And I hope that folks will come together and pray for him in this area. And that's it. My baby's about to come, so I'm about to end this video. But remember, clemency for Kevin Johnson. Prayer for Kevin Johnson. That's it.